Hello, beautiful beings. Have you ever found yourself constantly on edge or feeling like everything is a battle and that you are just ready to snap at any moment? Then this is your fight response, your primal instinct that is coming up in you, and it's your body's way of asking you for help. But what if I told you that in 5 minutes, under 5 minutes, you could shift your energy just using embodiment techniques? Well, that's what I'm going to show you today. If you are a woman on your own healing journey, but you're navigating burnout, overwhelm, big emotions, then you are not alone. Many of us feel like we are stuck in this mode, this survival mode for years, like highly achieving, but deep feelings, deep emotions, yet deeply intuitive, and still so exhausted and disassociated from our bodies. As a leader and as a guide and fellow sensitive soul, I know this all too well. I have been trapped in fight mode for many years, big emotions coming up, trying to push through them, to force my way through everything, and then the body just it needs to feel that connection and that safety, and I spent many years ignoring that. So when you're living outside of your natural energy flow and ignoring your human design type, like I had been doing for so many years as a projector with a splenetic authority, just trying to keep up with all of those generators and manifesting generators, not understanding my menstrual cycle and my energy flows through that, and just ignoring my intuition for rest and all of that kind of stuff. I just piled everything up on top of each other, and I was just becoming so frustrated that I just felt the world was against me and everybody just wanted to like fight me. But I can say that there is a way through, and that's what I'm going to teach you today, is just a few techniques that are simple to integrate into your everyday life so that you feel more alignment and you're able to bring yourself out of that fight mode and back into a regulated system, a regulated, aligned, flowing nervous system. So who's ready to shift that? Here are 3 embodiment techniques that are super simple to use anywhere at any time to help soothe you when you are in that fight response and to come back home to your body. The first technique that I'm going to teach you is grounding through pressure and breath. So breath is really powerful when we are working with our nervous system and our primal instincts. This one is for when you're feeling hot and tight and just like you might explode or erupt like a volcano. So first, I'm going to invite you to place both feet on the floor. This is something that you can do when you're out and about at the shops, when you're just at home, school pickup, whatever it might be. Have 2 feet placed on the floor, and then just press your hands firmly into your thighs, or you might want to pop them on your chest. So just like feel that pressure on your body. So it's like bringing your awareness back into your body, and then inhale through the nose for the count of 4, and then exhale through the mouth and sigh as you're exhaling for the count of 6. So we're going to go through this little exercise and give you a little demo of how this can feel and how you can implement this into your day. I'm going to begin by just asking you to pop your feet firmly on the ground, however you may be. Perhaps maybe you're sitting at the moment. That's okay, because I'm sitting and I'm not going to stand up just yet because I'm talking to you. But just begin by planting your feet on the ground and then placing your hands firmly onto your thighs. Or perhaps you feel more aligned with having it on your heart. I'll do it on my heart because then you can see it. And inhale through the nose for the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale with a sigh for 6. So we're going to try that again. Inhale through your nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale with a sigh for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, in through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4. Out through the mouth with a sigh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. In through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is something that you can repeat 3 to 5 times, and it gives your body that sense of safety and grounding, and helps to release that pent-up energy, that charge that's inside the body. Technique number 2. This one is one of my favorites, shaking it out. Movement is medicine in embodiment. The more you are willing to move, the more you are able to shift, the more you are able to shift bigger emotions or whatever it may be. So especially when you are in fight mode and you've got that adrenaline that is trapped in your body, then this is a really good way to discharge that and regulate your nervous system. So you might want to begin by standing up and just shaking your arms, shaking your legs, shaking your shoulders. You might even want to like shake your jaw, like just allow your body to move however it feels that it wants to move. Like you might not feel aligned with like big movements when you're shaking, but you might just feel like something really gentle, like maybe some swaying, or there's no right or wrong way to do this. You can be as wild, as silly, as gentle as you want to be, but it's a really beautiful way to discharge any of that extra fight energy that is in your system and bring your body back into that parasympathetic nervous system, where it's the rest and the digest, as opposed to being stuck in that sympathetic nervous system, which is your fight and flight response. And that brings us to the third technique, which is vocal release with touch. This is a really beautiful way to release the fight energy, the primal instinct in your body, because you are able to use your voice and use touch to help release that stuck energy and calm your system. So begin by placing a hand on your chest and a hand on your womb space or your belly, because this is something that helps calm our body and our nervous system. And I just invite you to take a deep breath in, and then on the exhale, I invite you to just sigh it out. So so think of things like ha or whatever feels more aligned to you. You might want to even scream out your anger, and that's totally fine too. Maybe you might want to pick your time and your place. The school pickup area might not be the time to just like scream out a sigh there, but you can do these things very discreetly in your everyday life, and by humming or ahhing or just like using our voice is a really beautiful way to activate our vagus nerve, which helps bring us out of that sympathetic nervous system where we're in fight and flight, and bring us back into that parasympathetic nervous system, which is our rest and digest, and brings us back to that sense of calm again. Do you notice how simple that was? There was no tools, there was no yoga mats. It was literally just you and your breath and your body. And this is something that you can take with you anywhere. It's free. You don't have to pay for it. You just need to be aware and recognize when you are feeling out of alignment, and just pick one of these techniques to bring you back into that sense of groundedness and relaxation, so that you're not feeling like your body constantly is needing to respond to that trigger or that threat, and just tune into what feels good in your body. I invite you to just pick one of these techniques each day for a week, especially when you're feeling triggered or tense or reactive, and just see how your body responds to it. Tune in what feels good. This is your living human design. This is how you begin to trust your gut instinct, to regulate your nervous system, and how you are able to align with your true energy. So if you are ready to take the next step and you want to go deeper into your healing journey with embodiment, then I invite you to check out my website, because there is loads of stuff on there, free things, connection calls that are free to see if we're a good fit to work with each other. There is one-to-one embodiment sessions, and there is courses that you can go at your own pace as well. And don't forget to drop me a comment with which one you felt was the most aligned and the best that you can use when you're going about your day.